Welcome to Ease Cooking Made Simple, where you learn how simple and easy it is to make delicious home-cooked meals. Tonight we're going to make chicken parmesan, but I'm gonna make it a little bit different than you might be used to because we're making a healthier version. Remember, this channel is all about simple, easy, healthy meals. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get some cherry tomatoes, and you're just gonna wanna skewer them on a wood skewer and throw them on the grill pan. And I've got that hot there right now to make that a little bit grill. So we're gonna wanna just sizzle the tomatoes for a minute without scorching yourself. And I went ahead and pounded out some chicken broth. And if you haven't done that before, you simply take the chicken broth, you place it in a Ziploc bag. I put a little bit of olive oil, some oregano, some salt and pepper, and then you use a meat mallet, and you're just gonna wanna use this side of the meat mallet, and you're gonna pound, pound, pound. And the reason that's important is you want the chicken to cook at the same time. So if it's all the same thickness, it's gonna cook more evenly. So the tomatoes are cooking, and they won't take very long. You're just gonna wanna get them a little bit sizzled here. You can see how nice those are cooking. And you can do this outside, on the grill outside if you like to. You can do it on a grill pan. If you don't have a grill pan, you don't even have to use the skewers. You can just go ahead and, oh, the sucker's not turning. Go ahead and just flip them over, keep them cooking. And you just want those to get a little bit soft. So while that's cooking, you want to make a sauce for the tomatoes, and you're going to just use some olive oil, some raspberry wine vinegar, any kind of wine vinegar you have, some garlic, and some fresh basil, salt and pepper. And you want to just mix that up in a bowl. I have it ready already. And you just mix that up and keep it sitting there while you're waiting. I'm going to go ahead and post the recipe when I'm done so that you can make this yourself. Let's see how this is doing here. Oh, these look really good. See how those are nice and blistered? That's exactly what you want to see. And you don't want to overcook. You don't want them to be mushy. All right. That looks really good. You still want to have some consistency to them. You don't want them all mushed up. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those off because they're just right about the right consistency here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull them off, and I'm just going to set them right here, and I'm going to get the chicken on. Do that first before I touch the chicken. All right. You don't want to cross-contaminate, so you want to touch your raw food after you've done the cooked food. Now, the difference between this dish and a traditional chicken parm is usually you deep fry it. And so you're going to bread the chicken, you're going to deep fry it in the deep fryer. Not necessarily the healthiest, although delicious dish. So with this, rather than have a marinara sauce on it, which can be kind of heavy, we're just making fresh tomatoes. Then you're going to put the lovely sauce on them and make like an oil and vinegar marinade for the tomatoes. And then you're going to put it all together. You can serve this dish so many different ways. I like simple, so tonight we're just going to have a basic arugula salad, but you can make a side of pasta. You can make a side of rice. You can serve it over any kind of au gratin potatoes or anything that you like to have with it. But I just want to keep it simple tonight. So let's see how that's doing. Yeah, I call this my healthy deconstructed chicken parm. And it takes a few minutes for the chicken to cook. That's good. Can you see the color on that? How beautiful that looks? It's going to take a couple of minutes for that. One of the One of the things I like most about this dish is it's pretty quick to make and it's very healthy. And so you feel like you're taking a little bit of a splurge, but actually you're making something that's good for your body. And so as this continues to cook, you'll notice my apron today. When we used to be able to travel, because for those of you that don't know, we're filming these during the COVID-19 crisis, and I live in California. And my husband and I absolutely love to travel. And a lot of the recipes that we've had traveling are things that I make, but I try to create them in a healthier manner. So this is from London. This is the Burroughs Market. And for those of you that love to cook like me, I'm always in heaven when I travel and I can go to outdoor markets and pick fresh food and wander through and see all the delicacies that that country might have. And the Burroughs Market, I specifically remember, it was actually before we were headed to Spain. And there was one day that we were walking through the market and there was somebody cooking paella. And I was like, do I have paella in London or do I wait? And we went ahead and tried it. And it was by far the best paella that we had the entire trip. And the other thing that I loved about the Burroughs Market was the fresh cheeses and salamis and breads that they had. And it was just a really neat experience. So let's see how our chicken is doing. It should be just about done. Yeah, that looks pretty darn good. I think we're ready to plate. All right, so I'm gonna toss our salad really quick. I'm gonna move these out of the way. So for the salad, it's just arugula. There's nothing fancy about it. I went ahead and made a vinaigrette. Again, it's 2 parts olive oil to 1 part citrus. And today I used a pomegranate vinegar and about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And you just want to make sure that you emulsify it and you shake it. You can put it in a blender, but this is really easy. And you just want to put a little bit on there. You don't want to overdress. Mix it up. Super, super simple. That's about ready to go. Now I'm going to get these tomatoes off of here. Tomatoes off of here, just jam them in the sauce real quick. This will make 4 servings, so we'll have a nice serving for leftovers. Yeah, lost one there, one fell out of the pool. Just toss that really simply. You can see that. Doesn't that look beautiful with the fresh basil? This is actually from our garden. Anytime you can get fresh herbs, use them. They're just so much better, and fresh garlic. Get that mixed up. So you're just going to want to take a little bit of the salad, put it on your plate. Beautiful piece of that chicken. Put that right on top. And then you'll take a little bit of this mixture. Drizzle that on top. Simple, simple, simple. And then you're going to want to take some fresh Parmesan cheese. Let's put these on here a little bit better there. Get some fresh Parmesan cheese and just put that on top. And for the Parmesan, just grate it. You can either use a cheese slicer like this. You just want to slice it down. Or you can use a potato peeler. It works just as well. Or if you have a cheese knife, just go ahead and use that. Whatever you have, you can grate it as well. So here's our chicken parm. It's all done. So there you have it. Another ease, cooking made simple. Hit subscribe to be notified of our next meal together.